It is day 132 of the self-quarantine today here in Los Angeles. The situation in the state of California continues to get worse. Today, the California Department of Public Health announced today that California recorded the highest number of COVID-19 fatalities and deaths in a single day. Over 150 Californians died today because of COVID-19, and the grand total since the start of this pandemic has gone up to 8,000 fatalities because of COVID-19. And this is news coming less than 24 hours ago, in which my last video, it was announced both by the Johns Hopkins University and the California Health Department that California has now the highest number of coronavirus cases than anywhere else in the country of the United States. It's getting from bad to worse. First talking about the cases and now about the deaths. And it's not looking so good. There has been a little bit of talks of a government shutdown, of shutting everything down, but there hasn't been any action. There hasn't been any businesses that have been shut down, any parks, any beaches, any of that. And time is ticking because the more time that we procrastinate, the more time that people are getting exposed of COVID-19, people are dying, people are getting admitted to the hospital even more in higher rates than before. So every day that we just delay the inevitable of a shutdown, that is just endangering more lives all over the state of California. Secondly, unemployment. Unemployment continues to be one of the biggest issues that is facing the city of Los Angeles and also the entire country of the United States. The U.S. Department of Labor announced today that just last week alone, over 1.4 million Americans applied for unemployment benefits in that 1 week alone. And with that number, and adding to the total of all the past people who have been jobless or applied for unemployment benefits, so far since the start of this pandemic, we see as a whole, the entire country of the United States, over 30 million Americans are unemployed at this very moment that are jobless. And it's one of the highest it's been since the Great Depression. And not only that, this upcoming week, the CARES Act is about to expire. And for those of you that forgot what the CARES Act is, this is just a little refresher. The CARES Act was passed by the U.S. Congress earlier in the days of the pandemic. And this was a way to actually help those people who were unemployed. They were going to give 13 weeks extra of unemployment benefits. They were also going to add $600 to their unemployment claim. And not only that, a $1,200 check to help. And a lot of that money was a lifeline to a lot of people who are jobless at this very moment. They don't have the necessary funds to pay rent, to pay bills, to buy groceries, to do what they need to do to get by. And once this expires, a lot of them are facing eviction. They are basically running out of money and savings, and it's a very dire situation. So hopefully the U.S. Congress pass something very soon, something just as similar as that, to extend the unemployment benefits and also maybe, just maybe, send an extra $1,200 stimulus check. We could only hope and see, but right now, time is ticking. This is the last week, and hopefully the U.S. Congress has an answers to everyone's prayers, because right now, everyone is biting their nails to see what's going to happen next. Regarding the coronavirus here in Los Angeles, the number of cases and deaths continue to rise. That hasn't changed much. They're going to continue to rise, as a lot of health experts and medical scientists have said before. The Los Angeles mayor, with a lot of other medical experts, even including the Los Angeles Department of Public Health, keep urging Angelenos to do the same thing over and over again. To wear face masks anytime they go outside, to social distance each other, keeping 6 feet apart. Make sure to wash your hands all the time, anytime. Also, to make sure if you do not have to go anywhere, if it's not a necessity, please stay home. Staying home is one of the best weapons that we have to combat the COVID-19 virus. Even though the mayor has said repeatedly that we're inching closer to an entire Los Angeles city shutdown, we're still in category orange. And because we're in that category, we're not shutting down. However, if things don't change, if the numbers continue to rise, then there is no other alternative than to shut down. For me, it's looking like it's becoming more and more imminent that there's going to be a shutdown. It's just a matter of time, but right now, it's just to wait and see. So that is it for today's video. So everyone, stay strong, stay safe.